Hi folks, welcome to Fall 2020 and welcome to English 1100. My name is Luke Wisnant and I'll be your instructor for this course. You can call me Mr. Wisnant, or you can call me Luke, or you can call me, as most of my students do, Professor Luke. I'm fine with any of those. I wanted to spend a few minutes today using this video to introduce you to this class and also to Canvas. I know some of you are already Canvas experts, but there are others in the class who have never used it before. So those of you who are experts, let's just be patient for a minute or two so I can get everybody up to speed. So having said that, let's jump right in. Canvas is ECU's new LMS, or Learning Management System. To get started using it, open the browser of your choice. I'm using Safari here. And go to the ECU homepage, which of course is www.ecu.edu. Slide over to the top right-hand corner to the hamburger menu. Click on that. You'll go to Resources. Under Resources, Email is the first link, and Canvas should be the second link. Double-click on that, and you should go to the Login page. You log in using your Pirate ID and your passphrase. But before you do, let's take a look at this. Canvas training for students. As you see, here you have three options for learning more about Canvas. The first one is online Canvas orientations, and these are taught by students in a live setting, probably using WebEx, kind of like Zoom. So on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday of this week, at the times listed, you can sign up for these sessions, and students, fellow students, will teach you all about Canvas. The second option is to take this class, the Passport to Canvas course. This is an online course using videos, and it's set up in different modules or different chapters. I think there are about 10 chapters. Even those of you who are expert Canvas users can learn something from this class. And the third possibility is to click on this, the Student Guide and Videos. If you feel like you know what you're doing on Canvas, but maybe you just need a refresher on one particular part, there'll be a video there that you can watch, a short video that will tell you things like how to upload an assignment to Canvas, or how to read the announcements, or how to access the gradebook. So this is good for people who already know what they're doing but just need a little extra information. Now, back to the login. So on the login page, you will probably go to this, where you pick an account and you go to the organization sign-in page. You may only have to do this one time per session, but who knows. Sign in using your ECU email address and your passphrase, and now you're in. Now usually Canvas takes you right to your dashboard. On your dashboard you should be able to see all the classes that you are taking, as long as your professors are actually using Canvas. You may be signed up for a class that's face-to-face and doesn't use Canvas, but for the most part you'll find all your classes listed right there on the dashboard on your opening page. I'm teaching two sections of our class, so there are two different icons here for our class. If you click on any one of them, and I'm just going to do section 73, it's identical to section 601, so don't worry if you're not in 73, it's the same thing. So I click on that and it goes to the front page of our course. This front page should always look the same every time you access it, except for this top section, Recent Announcements. The most recent announcement that I've sent to you will always appear first, and whenever I make an assignment or have anything important to communicate to you, it will appear at the top of Recent Announcements. When I use Canvas for teaching, I organize the course using modules. That's where all your assignments live. There'll be a new module available every week, usually on Mondays, week 1, week 2, etc. You can get there by going to modules over here on the navigation menu, or you can scroll down below the course icon and click on this handy link that I've put in here for you, Go to Modules. But we'll come back to this later. Right now we need to look at our syllabus. So if we go back up to this announcement that I sent you on Thursday of last week, welcome, please read, and I click on that, it will go to this little link to this letter that I sent you. Welcome, please read. Now, if you haven't read this, please do read it at your convenience. But right now I want to slide down here to this English 1100 syllabus. If I click on this, it will download a copy of the syllabus to my computer, and then I can print it out. But if I just want to take a look at it, I can go to this little icon that follows the link. Looks like a little page with a magnifying glass, and preview the document is the function here. So if I click on that, there is our syllabus. Let's scroll down and take a look at this because we want to go over this in a little bit of detail. There's some important information about the class in this document. So here's our syllabus. We are in English 1100, Foundations of College Writing. A lot of people call this freshman comp or freshman composition, but I know that a lot of you are not freshmen, so I try to just call it comp or composition. Here's some contact information about me. First of all, you see that my name is Luke Wisnant, and the proper honorific here is professor. That's my academic rank, professor. So you can call me Professor Wisnant, or you can call me Professor Luke, which is what most of my students do. Or if you like, you can call me Luke. That's fine also. My email address is wisnantl@ecu.edu. It's not case sensitive. I just capitalized the L so you would know that it wasn't a number 1. And here I'm giving you my personal cell phone number. You're welcome to use this number as long as it's before 10 p.m. at night and after, say, 8 a.m. in the morning. And it's helpful and better if you text me first. Don't abuse the privilege of having this phone number, please, or else I'll just have to block you. Now, my office hours, as you see, are virtual. I'm not on campus at all this semester, so you can't come physically see me anywhere. But you can do a FaceTime conference or a WebEx conference with me during these office hours, virtual hours, from 10 to 12 on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and also by appointment. If those times aren't good for you, I'll be glad to set up an appointment that's convenient for both of us. The next section on the syllabus, as you see, is an important course requirement, and it just says that you have to save all of your drafts and your final projects and final papers and all of my graded comments on them. And you're going to need that near the end of the session when we upload one project to your university writing portfolio. So just hang on to everything. Now, asynchronicity is the next section on the syllabus. This kind of a strange word comes to us from synchronous, which is of Greek origin. From the ancient Greek, sun chronos comes from sun, which means together, and chronos, which of course means time. And then you put the letter A in front of it. That's a prefix from the Greek that means not. So this word means that we are not together in time. And that, of course, is due to the pandemic. And let's take a look. I'll just read you this paragraph. Due to the coronavirus pandemic, both sections of this class, which is 106 and 73, are online. Both sections will be taught asynchronously. That is, will not be together in time. There's no class meetings, no Zooming, no live group activities, no attendance policy. You don't have to be anywhere at any particular time or any particular day. And this puts a lot of responsibility on you. You have to be disciplined and on point. You don't get the day-to-day encouragement that you would normally have from meeting with me and your classmates on a regular basis, face-to-face. So just keep that in mind, that you have to kind of stay on point with this. And in addition to that, here's the next section, 8W1. As you surely know by now, ECU's divided fall 2020 into 2 8-week sessions. Our class starts on Monday, August the 10th, and it ends on September 29th. So that's very quick. We have to pack 14 weeks of work into these 8 weeks, so we have to stay focused and stay organized on this. Now the next section is our textbook. We'll be using Gerald Graff and Kathy Birkenstein's book, They Say, I Say, The Moves That Matter in Academic Writing. And I would like for you to get the 3rd edition, which was published by Norton in 2014. Here's the ISBN. If you use this ISBN to order it, then you will get the right edition. This ISBN, this number, is unique to the 3rd edition. And there's something else about the 3rd edition. There are 2 versions of it. One is called third edition with readings. And the words with readings are in the title. So it's They Say, I Say with readings. We don't need the readings, and it costs more to have the readings. The textbook will cost you more. So get the one with no readings. And be sure not to get the fourth edition unless you want to get an electronic version. I haven't been able to find any electronic versions of the third edition, but if you want to do an e-reader version of the fourth edition, you can download it for your Kindle or rent it electronically, and it's close enough to the third edition that you should be able to follow along. It shouldn't be a problem. And then there are a couple of links here on the syllabus that will take you to directtextbook.com, which has lots of different used textbook deals, and also They Say, I Say at Amazon. And I'll click on that just to show you what the cover of the book looks like. There it is. They Say, I Say, the moves that matter in academic writing. All right, page 2 of the syllabus. Here's the course description, and this is something that's on almost every syllabus at the university. And this course description comes from the university catalog, and I think also somebody in the English department wrote this down. I didn't write this part, and I didn't write the course objectives either. But these are the course objectives for English 1100, so you should take a look at this. After you finish this class, you should be able to do all of these things on this bulleted list. Now here's the part that I did write, and that's the grading scheme. The schedule of the assignments is available on Canvas, so the actual schedule will be up and running kind of week to week. So you would check the module for each specific week. But I can tell you this, that in 8 weeks we're going to write 3 major papers, project number 1 and 2 and 3. So we're going to write a reflective essay, an analytical essay, and a persuasive essay. And that will count 75% of your final grade in the class. Each one of them counts 25%. Then there'll be 20% graded on assignments and quizzes. And some of these assignments might be discussion boards or exercises from the book. And then at the end, we upload, as I said before, one of your projects to the university writing portfolio, and I'm going to give you 5 points credit for doing that, and that will total 100 points. The last 2 sections on this, the writing intensive credit and the university writing portfolio, you may know this already, so bear with me if you've already heard this. To graduate from ECU now, you have to take 12 hours, 4 courses with the Writing Intensive designation. And this course is a WI, Writing Intensive course. So is the second composition course, English 2201. So both of those will count as 6 of the 12 hours that you're required to take to graduate. Of the other 6 hours, at least 3 of them have to be in your major. So you have to find another Writing Intensive course that's in your major. To receive credit for these writing intensive classes, you have to upload 1 major writing project to your university writing portfolio for each class. And I'll help you do that during the last week of September, so sit tight and I'll give you some details as time goes on. And then the last section on the syllabus I've already mentioned briefly, and that is you can contact me by using my cell phone number. It's at the top of the syllabus. And it's a good idea to text me before calling. And whenever you text me, you should identify yourself. Hi, this is, and then whatever your name is, from your English 1100 class. Because I get a lot of texts from my students and I don't necessarily know who's texting me. So let me know which class you're in and then we'll take it from there. All right, that's the syllabus. I want to finish up here by showing you the assignment for this coming week. There are 5 or 6 things that we need to do, and the way to find it is to go to the home page and click on modules. I told you we'd come back to modules, so let's do that. Okay, so here we are back at the home page, and we want to go look at the modules. Because as I told you earlier, I organize the class in terms of modules. Each week gets its own module, so we want to look at the week 1 module. And you can do that by going over here on the navigation bar, clicking on modules, or you can slide down to the bottom of the page and click here to go to modules. So let's do that. When we get to the modules, you'll see read this first. Here's the syllabus. And then week 1 assignments, exercises, and readings, and these will be due Sunday, August 16th at 11:59 p.m., the last minute of Sunday, this coming Sunday. These exercises and assignments are not live or active yet. They will become active by the time you're watching this video, though. So you see we have 6 things to do. First, take a survey. Second, set up your Canvas profile. Third, I want you to write me a letter of introduction. Fourth, there's a reading and they say, I say. Fifth, there's an exercise and they say, I say. And then sixth, we're going to start preparing for our first major project in the class, which is to write a reflective essay. And the way we'll do that is to read some examples of reflective essays. So that's the assignment for next week. So that's all I've got for you today, except I do want to say one more thing, which is I know this is not the kind of classroom experience that any of us wanted. And we're having to make some adjustments, of course, because of the pandemic. So having said that and acknowledged that, I want to also say that I'm looking forward to working with each one of you this semester. And let's get together and have a great semester. Thanks.